Alright, time to do my picks for UFC 160. I start with the main event, Cain Velasquez against Antonio Bigfoot Silva. Now, we all remember what happened last Memorial Day. Cain Velasquez went in, he took down Bigfoot right away, and he beat him until he bled to death in the octagon. Of course, you got Bigfoot coming off that amazing upset against Alistair Overeem back in February. Velasquez dominated Dos Santos for 5 rounds back in December. Yeah, I really don't think this fight's going to end any differently than it did the first time around. I think it's going to be a very, very short fight. Velasquez is going to shoot for the takedown. Silva's going down. Velasquez is going to get on top. He's going to pound him out. Now, whether or not it's going to be as blood-soaked as the last fight, I kind of doubt. But even so, I think there really isn't anything even remotely resembling an element of danger to this fight for Velasquez. I got the defending champion winning this one, first round TKO. Junior dos Santos against Mark Hunt. Now, this is the one where you really, really want to go out on a limb. You want to pull that lever. You want to say, this Mark Hunt story has been so incredible. This dude's on this amazing career comeback. He's up against Dos Santos, and he looked human in his last fight. Hunt, he's got the knockout power. Can he do it? And I think it's been a great story, and deep down, I want to see Hunt win this fight. But Dos Santos is just a far better fighter in every conceivable category. Dos Santos has never really been rocked while he's in the UFC. He took on Cain Velasquez, one of the most dangerous strikers in MMA history, and just got pounded for 25 minutes and didn't go down. We've seen Dos Santos trade with guys like Roy Nelson, who of course has incredible knockout power. And I just don't think Mark Hunt really has the cardio to last against Dos Santos. I think this fight's probably going to end up a lot like the Dos Santos-Carwin fight from a couple of summers ago. I think Santos, he's just going to go in there with a technical jabbing. Hunt's going to go for a looping knockout, but he can't nail it in the first round. Dos Santos is going to keep up the tempo, and I think Santos drops Hunt late in the second round and finishes him off TKO, which will set up Velasquez Dos Santos 3 at some point later in this year. Light heavyweight matchup, we got Glover Teixeira taking on James Tahuna. James Tahuna, if you're his family, this might be the last week you get to see him alive. Teixeira's going to go in there and just beat him, into a bloody pulp. I don't see it happening the other way. I think Teixeira wins this one. First round, knockout. A knockout of the year contender, actually, against Tahuna. Okay, lightweight, we got Gray Man taking on TJ Grant, and this is probably going to be the fight of the night. Maynard, we know he's got knockout power. He's a wrestling dude. TJ Grant, he's also a good grappler. He's got the submissions. I don't know. I think Maynard might be the better overall striker. He's obviously the better wrestler, but it's like Grant's submissions seems to have better cardio, better pacing. I don't know. I'm gonna go with TJ Grant's split decision. Controversial fight, but should be pretty good. Guys, really too close to call, to be honest. Donald Cerrone taking on KJ Noons. KJ Noons has lost like 7 of his last 8 fights, which might be an exaggeration, but the dude really hasn't won all that much. Against Donald Cerrone, who got his kidney destroyed in the last fight against Anthony Pettis. I think Cerrone's going to come back here, looking for the knockout. I think he's going to end up winning by second round knockout. So as you can see, it's looking to be a pretty heavy finish show already by my estimates. Okay, preliminary fights, you got Mike Powell against Rick Story, and I think Powell wins this one. Third round, TKO. Featherweight matchup, Max Holloway taking on Dennis Bermudez. I'm going to go with Holloway by decision. We got a welterweight fight between Robert Whitaker and Colton Smith? Colton or Cotton? Well, if the guy's named Cotton, I'm not rooting against him. So I got him winning by decision. Lightweight matchup, Khabib Nurmagomedov taking on Abel Trujillo. I think Nurmagomedov is actually a pretty underrated fighter. I think he's going to end up winning this one by second round TKO. Stephen Thompson, Wonder Boy taking on Nanshan Burrell. I think Thompson wins this one by first round head kick. So I'm being specific about these knockouts now. We got Brian Bowles fighting second on a Facebook show. Ooh, another fall from grace. Good Lord. Taking on George Roop, and I'm going to go with Bowles to win this one by second round submission. And our curtain jerker, we got Jeremy Stevens taking on a guy named Esteban Payan. I don't know who Payan is, but come on, it's Jeremy Stevens, y'all. I got Payan. Decision. So there you go. It's going to be one of the more exciting, if not mismatch-filled shows in recent memory. And folks, if you like finishes, you're probably going to like this show. See you at the card.